Lynette Rox here for Attack Shack Tactical TV. It's been a week from now. Sorry, Paul has been in a meeting until about 15, well,
no, until about now.
So my apologies for the delay. Hi Paul, how are you doing?
Good, Lynette. Hello, viewers. Yeah, quite an exciting development for GOSA that
is being planned.
We still got to sign non-disclosure agreements, so I don't want to preempt that, but we have a very big technological leap forward for firearm ownership about to happen.
That's fantastic.
We have an exclusive contact with us. So this is going to be a GOSA effort only. It's going to make the whole environment around firearms a lot easier for everybody. The technical aspects, the background, the administration of licenses and stuff like that. It's very exciting.
That's awesome.
So there was a couple of the directors and in the meeting with me until right now, we've just we've decided that we're going ahead with this with the other party. But that'll be announced in the fullness of time, but it's a great development. And that kind of brings us to what we want to talk about today. So this is, 2 days ago was midwinter. Okay, so that's kind of like the middle of the year. It's the cold part of the year. It's the horrible time. It's the time that's the least exciting, and it is like this every year. Perhaps, so we just wanted to recap on what's happened in a year, basically, since the last midwinter. And yeah, it's been difficult times, as everybody out there knows. Everybody out there is under pressure. I don't think anybody's smiling particularly. But we're doing very well. We also went through a slump. For whatever reason, we struggled. We are coming through that very nicely, I want to tell you. We have the Girls on Fire, launching the Girls on Fire as their own NPC, an NPO, and has been a huge leap forward for us. It's and the Rottweiler is now trying to get his ball, which is underneath your there he's got his ball. It's all better now. In any case, that's been a huge effort on your part, a huge effort, and hearty congratulations for that, and your directors, and your members that are helping you. We were informed last night that your papers are about to go in for your PBO status, and that will be then. There's SARS has a 21-day turnaround time. They have to.
What's the
tail wagging in front of me? Oh, Rottweiler. Anyway, so that will be that. Hopefully by the end of July, you'll have your PBO status, and GOSA'S will follow slightly after that. The reason why GOSA'S lags Girls on Fire is because GOSA'S got years and years of backlog and of accounting records and etc., which all have to be verified and approved by SARS. But we're well on the way to that also.
I actually just want to speak about, we've actually had, I'm busy and it's taken up 90% of my time right now. I'm busy with sponsorships and getting everything ready for the Girls on Fire event. It's just a monstrosity to organize. But when you get sponsorships from a hair salon, upmarket hair salon, Espava Hair, and I will thank them as well later. They gave me 200 haircuts at 500 rands a piece. That's 100,000 rands sponsorship.
Yeah, that's
absolutely awesome. So other companies have assisted with, like Riemer Tip Top and Jurgens Becker, They've been helping with a variety of other stuff, including paying for the 50 cal ammunition, which is one of my huge ticket items. Some other smaller events, we've got about 5 firearms already sponsored. Some of the other ammunition, which is big sponsored. I must say, Steel Challenge Practice, I must thank Jauncey and them, because he's providing like 3 or 4 stages, all of the steel for me for the day, so that we don't have to go and patch and everything. So it's a major...
help to speed the process
it's just
up.
A major setup.
And let's face it, shooting a reactive target is more exciting than shooting paper.
Yeah.
You know, pulling the trigger and it goes bang.
It's very, very nice.
It's a hell of a lot nicer than just, you know, shooting holes in a piece of paper.
So there's exciting stuff. Some Sun International, as I said, has come back.
Yes.
Some people that we've never had before, and people totally outside of the industry, and the industry as well.
Yeah, correct.
It's absolutely awesome. I will thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, because I can't do this without sponsorship.
Okay, and so to get back to this show, if you don't mind, I'm trying to steal the show. Okay, Girls on Fire is front and center in our minds at the moment.
Yeah.
But then we have in September, we're doing a Gun Buddies event.
It's going to be a big event.
Relatively big Gun Buddies event. Also probably at Wattlesprings. And it's going to be a standalone Gun Buddies event. Not Gun Buddies as part of anything else, just Gun Buddies. Several ranges, etc., etc.
It's going to include stuff from Steel Challenge. It will. We hope to get Sansu involved again from the air rifle side. I'm planning to. We'll do some introductory clay pigeon shooting.
Yeah.
So storytelling for Scrappy, and then some other surprises for people involved in the Gun Buddies program. I think the Gun Buddies is going to be going good on that. We've and then internally, just want to say to the people, GOSA Law, we've now hired another person that we announced that 2 weeks ago, that we were looking for somebody. We had a whole bunch of interviews this week, and this morning we decided and we made the offer, and the offer was accepted to somebody. So we're going to have a dedicated person in here dealing with issues with CFR, and that's going to be great. It's going to expand GOSA Law's capabilities, a whole bunch. Urge. Stop it. He is licking like crazy.
So what you guys can't see, you can perhaps hear the Rottweiler's licking my leg.
It
drives the nets nuts.
Absolutely. Sorry, guys.
And it doesn't worry me at all.
Yes, any case.
Okay, so that's going to be great. So John will be joining us in the office here from the 3rd of July.
And he knows a lot about guns.
He knows a lot about guns, and he's very enthusiastic, and it's going to expand our capabilities again significantly. So even though over the last year we've proven that we've had all of our mechanisms and staff and resources in place, and they've worked fabulously over the last year. And I must tell you, guys send us the most amazing letters of thanks for the way that the GOSA staff in general and in particular have helped them out, and it's really heartwarming to see that. And we expect that level of service excellence to be elevated now with the additional resources coming in. It's all very exciting from an organizational perspective to being able to do this in a relatively difficult period where the world is
crazy.
the world's in the toilet bowl. You know, it's let's face it. I mean, you know, these guys getting squished in the submersible was just like pretty much a cameo on what's happening in the world, a tiny version of what's happening. You know, pressure, squished like a beer can.
Is under pressure,
but it's the organisations that can make it through the pressure, and the people that can survive that kind of pressure and thrive in that environment
and do nice things like the Girls on Fire events and the Gun Buddies.
The Bud Buddies.
Is that one? The Gun Buddies event, which is coming up, which, yeah, I think it's going to be a big one. But I just, Hannes and myself just needs to finish the planning for the Girls on Fire
just
event.
eating you up that Uchi's licking my leg.
Absolutely.
And he's not stopping.
No, he's not. It's been for the last 10 minutes now.
Okay.
What else is there?
So yeah, let's talk about the ATA Wattlespring Open, the American Trap Association, the Olympic clay pigeon discipline at Wattlespring on the 8th and 9th of July. Guys, let's support them. This is an entirely new initiative coming out there to try and get people involved in Olympic shooting discipline.
You don't have to have any experience. I have found out it's 200 rounds of ammunition that you need, 100 rounds,
All right.
100 rounds per day. So I think it's going to be, if you don't have an own gun, you can have a single barrel gun. It's
so
not
ATA, the discipline only requires one shot at a time. So if you've got an old Boito single barrel that cost the princely sum of $200,
yeah.
you can still shoot with that shotgun. You can still compete. Guys, the advertising is out there on our Facebook group. We advertised it on the show last week, I think it was.
If you need any information,
if you need information, contact the office.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's support them because they're supporting shooting in general.
And us in general.
And they're supporting the Wattlespring are huge supporters of GOSA. We had a very nice thing yesterday where I'm not going to mention any of the details, but where the one of the major retailers, one of the major retail chains, came out very strongly in support of GOSA, and you know those kind of things buoy us. They lift us up. They buoy our spirits.
Yeah, in all of the darkness, I think that's around and the stress that people are having. There's some light points, and I feel positive, although I'm very tired.
Let's look at the good stuff.
Yeah,
keep on moving forward, one step, one foot at a time.
Yeah. So yes,
guys, it's the weekend in the middle of winter.
It was quite chilly
cold.
this morning.
We had to go out and buy gas bottles, or have gas bottles filled. But yeah, guys, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Bundle up, take care,
and we'll
be kind to each other,
and we'll see you next. And be safe.
and be safe.
And we'll see you next week.
Don't go diving on any wrecks.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye bye.